Poland.
Greetings to the Sunset International Bible Institute. My name is Brandon Price, and I'm the director of the Ukrainian Bible Institute in Kyiv, Ukraine. I also graduated from AIM in 2004, having spent my field time in Mariupol, Ukraine, along with Tim Burrow as my coordinator. And I graduated Sunset with my wife in 2007. After that, we spent 8 years in the city of Kharkiv, working with a church, and for the last nearly 3, we've been in the city of Kyiv, working with the school. Things aren't going too well here. Maybe you've heard about it. Actually, I want to say that it's been such an encouragement to see the whole world react to what Ukraine has gone through. Ukraine's been a part of my life for nearly 20 years, and it's always been this kind of special secret place that just not a lot of people knew about. And to see the world react in the way that it has, supporting it in the way that it has meant so much to me. And I'm grateful for those prayers that have been prayed, specific prayers that have been prayed when things are going this bad. Answers to prayers are a lot clearer. And so I want to thank you all who have been praying, and I'm glad that you're gathering together to pray. And my encouragement to you today, both today and as you continue to pray, is pray specific prayers for what's happening in Ukraine. Pray that Putin will be stopped. Pray that Ukraine will be successful in defending its land. Pray that the Christians will remain faithful. Pray specific prayers, and those specific prayers, I believe, are powerful. Right now, we are already beginning to get funds to preachers around Ukraine who are working with their churches and getting food now and medicine and doing things as they're able to do them. But the funds that are coming in are allowing us to help them help others. And that is very, very important, and I'm very grateful for the funds that are already coming in. That's what is going on right now, but we're getting ready to take a new step in trying to help the refugees who are leaving Ukraine looking for help, specifically those of the House of Faith. My family and I stayed as long as we could, and we scrambled to get to the border early Wednesday morning when the first explosions began to hit. We were in western Ukraine and got word that the airplanes were all grounded. And while we got word of that at 5 in the morning, a friend in Kyiv wrote and said, there are explosions in Kyiv. And we got in the car and we drove straight to the border. And now we are in Sopot, Poland, with the Sopot Church of Christ, and they have a larger building and are ready to use it to welcome incoming refugees. And so we are already moving, getting that ready. We are buying bunk beds. We are buying little pieces of furniture. We're getting donated pots and pans. We're getting donated items. And so the money that is being gathered through Sunset, that is being distributed through the work of UBI, is going to be helping those that are staying, but also those that are leaving. And I'm glad that that's happening. We wish so bad that we were still in Ukraine, but no, that's not where we should be right now. But we are still here so that we can stay in contact in real time with what's happening in Ukraine, so that we can get those funds sent to those preachers and those people that are in need. And we are here in Poland so that we can help the Ukrainians we know and those that they know to get them help once they evacuate into Poland. There's no telling how far this will go, but we feel like we're in the right place right now to be here to help. And we want to be able to continue to help the churches and all of those ministers, all those graduates of UBI who are staying where they are and serving the people around them, and even those that are serving by trying to evacuate church members and other people, getting them to Western Ukraine to the border. Personally, you can be praying for me, my family, as we are trying to be wise with the time we've been given in this place that we are in. We need prayers of encouragement because it is hard to be away from home when this is happening to home. It is hard to see our brothers and sisters from our own home congregation hiding out in the church basement, praying that they don't get hit by shelling. And it's difficult to hear about loved ones getting hurt or almost getting hurt. So we need that encouragement. I also ask personal prayers for my ability to see past my own fear of inadequacy through this. As this problem gets bigger, I just think, who am I to be able to deal with this or even to know what to do? And there's so many people smarter than me or have more experience in dealing with this, and I feel like we're just stumbling through it. But we want to be faithful for the time we've been given, the opportunity we've been given. So we want your prayers for how we're working, but continue to pray for Ukraine specifically. Pray for what you want and for what Ukraine needs so badly. But the Christians here are faithful. They are serving. They are a light. And they are such an example to the rest of the world of what it means to love like Christ, to sacrifice like Christ during such a terrible, terrible time. And so thank you all so much for your support. SIBI is such an important part of our lives, and it is good to know that you are praying for us today.